I think it could certainly be a series of games. I think trilogy implies a very specific ending at the end of the third game, and that's not what we're shooting for. But we certainly are looking at this as a long-term franchise.
My daughter, you turned me into this monster. Now you spread the virus.
The story takes place after the events of the first game. So the way that Prototype 2 starts is that 14 months have passed since Alex Mercer unleashed the virus on the city, and now James Heller, our new protagonist, is kind of coming to terms with the fact that the city that he grew up in has been absolutely devastated by the impact of the virus, and he's lost his wife and child. And as a result of this, he holds Alex Mercer personally responsible, and it's that sort of provides the driving force for everything else that happens over the remainder of the story.
My name is Sergeant James Heller, and I will destroy Alex Mercer.
So, James Heller is a native New Yorker, and he's also somebody with a long military history. You know, he's served tours in Iraq and Afghanistan, and since the death of his family, he's been signing up for really dangerous duties in the red zone, going back in again and again in an attempt to work to control the infection, to push it back and ultimately destroy it, which is fairly, it's a futile attempt at the beginning of the game. And then as we start Prototype 2, Heller is part of a military convoy of sort of APCs that are getting deeper and deeper into the red zone that then comes under attack. And Heller is the sole survivor of that particular attack, at which point he notices Alex Mercer, or thinks he's spotted him, and chases him deeper and deeper into that area. And eventually, Alex Mercer sees something in Heller that is interesting to him, that is unique about him, and decides to infect him with the virus for reasons that become clear over the course of the story. No, not for Prototype 2. It's something that we discussed very early on, but we decided that it was going to be a big challenge to really execute on the single player side of the story and really, make it the game that we absolutely wanted to make and that the players were asking us to make. And so we decided no multiplayer. I mean, it's something that we would consider for future prototypes, but not for this one. I think what we can expect this time around is a stronger main character, a main character whose motivations and goals are always very clear, so that the player always knows what is expected of them and understands what they're doing and why they're doing it every step, and a main story that is deliberately much simpler and more straightforward, easier for the player to actually follow as they go through the course of the game, but at the same time much less linear than the first game, kind of branched out into separate tracks.
Mercer! It would have been quick, but now